Through that by Prophet. And after the initial push being denied by Heretics and doing so well there.
It's one of the differences that you see as well with having Prophet on the Viper here.
Icebox is sent in Haven.
Yeah.
There's 3 jet maps there for 11 to do his thing on.
BBL, they've played this map a lot compared to Heretics this stage.
A lot of those rounds, 11 the conduit. Immediately trying to channel something here, but caught by Miniboo.
All the bodies of Heretics are starting to combine their forces here. This looks like where the execute is going to come through, and Yampy gets caught out by Benji.
Him here, 5 players on the other side, looking to take the timing. Spots the first, takes the second, and hang around a little longer than Heretics would have liked. Rotation is late from Profek. All eyes on Sociable as it stands. Wants the lineup, gets it, and it's a 1 versus 1.
It's against Profek as well, a player who's been so good all year.
And out he comes from the rafters.
Body's heading his way.
The B-side does feel very empty except for him, but it's Levin. The stature comes through the kills and the shooting, but that flick is a little bit too much. The shock dart onto Rians, it's not the spike plant denied or the life taken.
Miniboo's picked up the Marshall, so yeah, let's not count this round out just yet.
Doesn't feel like all too much time to make this a reality for BBL. Yampy reloading gives away the Q. 2 players pushed up on him.
Yeah, and he's already got the
second.
Yeah, doesn't realise. And Rienz is going to be able to pick up that Bulldog. The trade's working through for BBL at the moment. And well, Sociable straight on to the spike. Boo denies it. And with 41 points of health, all he wants to do is try and play upset. Doesn't want to allow Magnum to fully defuse, and he needs to be careful.
End up a true 5v5 retake.
Hunter's Fury ripped straight away, not going to be used to try and deny a lockdown. And well, Body's being hit. Magnum gets the next. It's still an advantage towards BBL, and it continues to be. The lockdown denied on Benji Fishy. Oh, what a spam!
With Heretics arriving on spot, Yampy knows it. The information makes its way back to Levin, who's approaching from behind as quickly as his legs may carry him. The recon has denied the spike plant. Still Levin undetected. Rian's committing to it out in the open, Turk on Turk. The peak taken by Levin.
But, I mean, the play chaotic works out in the end.
Yeah, here's still so much work done by the Anchors. It was another utility mistiming, although this time, Miniboo the one unfavored and loses from that position.
Maybe shoot 3D next time, Rians! Good support, almost!
Night and day from the rookie. Like I said at the start, mirroring very much of the same story Heretics had for themselves last year.
And well, footsteps being given away and the utility now coming in, but there's players sitting in key corners. Sociable's just burning away in the molly, hoping that he doesn't get cleared. And I think he's just going to die here. He is! Didn't try to move. 11's got 2 of his own. And undetected. Prophet through the back of sight. Benji peeks out, manages to keep himself away from Prophet's crosshair and does.
Benji's wrapped around.
And he sees the head, wins it out. I don't think the players are in the right spot here. From the long angles, yeah, sure, reveal, but Yampy has a spot in which he can sit in comfortably. The shot good, and Rien Sheriff better.
So, his information tool's valuable. Inspired here, and this is the re-engage. Make any further clearance, but we've hit the 20-second mark, and now time starts to become a bit more of an issue. BBL looking to dissuade this one with their numbers.
No way.
2 shots from Yampy! Clean as you like, but still more required. 10 seconds now. Magnum in backside. Entrenched in this position with Sociable in support. Needs the quick trade on Boo as it's a 1v1. Has the time to stick the plant. Sociable wants to deny. He can't. Pulls off. And Sociable! A little more tried and tested, but falling back on this double controller. They have lines of defense, the first of them Profek. The previous round when Heretics went 5 versus 4. This one attempting to be opened up with a set piece from the timeout, and now BBL start to investigate themselves. Pre-fire through the jail, but it's Sociable who cracks down! 3 players removed and sent their marching orders.
To save that rifle. And you look at it. The economy for Heretics is completely broken after this. 4 players on 0 and Woot on 50.
But ults to fall back on, right? We didn't see those invested. It will have been one of the major talking points of the timeout, and Woot is within 2 players here. The problem is they're nowhere near him. Cut onto the attack side. Another pistol could be everything, but Woot is right under their nose and swiftly removed. Rian's the only one in the feed right now. Show a bit of swagger in this situation. Lined up towards spawn side. It's ill-advised. Benji at the double. Sheriff finding value. Yampi in striking range on a couple of these targets.
He's can stop losing anti-eco rounds. They'll find double digits off the back of this win. It's a big if. And I mean, that's the thing right now. BBL moving in towards this playoff run. I personally feel like they've reached another level in terms of how they're playing off one another. Not Heretics right now are being up B long as the push comes in.
It's Levin to lead the line as he so often does. 2 smokes floats through. Sociable by his side. Profek in behind, but a little too late to undo the damage. Tag.
And this is a difficult one to try and get onto if you're Heretics. The lines of sight that BBL will be able to control.
Garage the opposite way around here as Woot is resolute. Oh, the reload! His positioning favours in the end. Profek with work to do and getting his hands dirty! Profek! But Profek has done his job and he'll get an ace.
Carried through that by Profek. And after the initial push being denied by Heretics and doing so well there.
It's one of the differences that you see as well with having Profek on the Viper here and so far in stage 2 is that the mental fortitude feels a lot stronger. There's just something different about this team.
Yeah, and I think the big one is maturity, right? The fact that they're able to play off one another, the fact that they're able to...
Some sound. Footfall towards middle. Miniboo here again.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah. Here's the next one gone.
In the direction of a series, this one would just feel more like a backbreaker. Get the plant in here. Not on the lockdown just yet. They're going to peek him. Oh, Magnum! Gave us half a chance, but...
yeah, well played by Heretics all in. Miniboo just looks brilliant. And with that being said, we look towards the next rifle rounds, right? 11-6 the scoreline. Starting to get closer. And with an 11-7 equal, you look at it being within 3 rounds after this rifle.
But now we're about to hit the 30-second mark and Heretics still have bodies in backside.
Well, they do. Levin is the one leading the charge. The dash about to expire, and updraft instead and gets a kill for it. Yampi doing even better. BBL look to be on the final charge to win out Icebox. The first map against Heretics, like they did in the last series that they played against them, but not as if there was some resistance. Fine, it's Benji Fishy.
Lockdown in play though, makes things interesting. Denied by Yampi, that's one less.
And well, Sociable gone as well. Surely not Benji. A player that could show up but doesn't here. BBL win map number 1.
Yeah, the take hold, you don't see that often every day.
Oh, and Benji under pressure.
So, such a strong sight for Heretics. BBL immediately sending it towards this side of the map though. Rian's to follow things up. He's on the other side of the door here. Sheriff in hand. Missed shots. Uncharacteristic. BBL trampling the players on site. BBL in post, you expect them to fight on the front foot, and here they have to. Do a quick sidestep from stairs. Dodging the paranoia, and it's all on Boot. 2 versus 1. His position revealed, and BBL yet to miss a beat.
Ecos is where we really put BBL under a microscope. And it's the fact that even when they go down, they're able to fight back, right? BBL looking to upset Heretics retake. Very well played.
Caution to the wind. Discard any guns early.
Onto the site they go, and Miniboo, it's Profek that goes.
Still fighting this BBL. Oh, even invested on the round.
Need to be careful. As, well, Team Heretics close to the site, but Sociable still not identified. Finally is, and both remaining players have a gun to work with. Oh, Yampi can't quite get onto the second, and Mr. Reliable.
Push is their undoing, I feel, in terms of what the setup looked like. Sure, you get all of that control, but just the reveals again. The utility fantastic to counteract this push that we saw from both Magnum and Levin. And as things start to fall apart,
Nice! Wait, Do we have time?
There is no second
nice.
layer. And yeah, no, you're right, Benji. 3 initiators at his back. He is the locomotive which powers this train of players right now. We're all the way up the guts through market. Miniboo, double wallbang, will remove him from the situation, and the spike is still being ferried over towards the B site. But with Magnum in the meantime finding a kill, we are held at a pause for just a moment. Only Benji here on B now. BBL feeling a little more comfortable to play chase.
Yeah, but we know his sheriff's good. We've seen an ace from it before.
An ace against BBL, no less, but that was on Sunset, and that was a different day, a different story. BBL building up this early lead with little issue against the Ecos. That was where they struggled on Icebox.
To the captain of Heretics.
Absolutely not. Nice first shot from Boo. On the replay, with the Nightfall, how instantly effective those salvos can be from Sociable. But here, Levin removed first. Yampi's closed the gap.
Look, out a shot, taking the players off guard. Wow! You know just how good he is. How good Heretics can be once they play off one another.
Power, so much utility to just send at these sites.
The point you're coming from, but there is equal strength in the defense side as well, in terms of like how you're able to retake the utility of air.
And even this, the flash from Miniboo to
Keep
set
going,
up Wu
round by round.
is early info for Heretics. They have a complete monopoly on that left-hand side, and with Boo finding the opening pick, it's only going to increase their chances here.
Yeah, and it could also increase the pace of BBL as they look to hit in towards A. Levin caught out by a trap, and there's bodies here for Heretics when they want to retake. Ultimate used straight away, the Hunter's Fury, and it's even got value.
Oh.
Yeah, there they are, door broken, ready to go, bodies lying in wait, crosshairs ready. Woot though gets caught off guard, in towards the site, it leaves Sociable. Sure, he has the ultimate available, but he won't be able to use it.
Site, when Heretics give us that forfeiture, because their retakes have looked brilliant. And we've seen it all stage long. Slight missees here from Magnum. I'm not sure that its interference would have made the most of difference, because we are about to see a timeout from Heat to kick things off. This setup from Heretics a strong one. The op from Wu and Miniboo here as well would have wanted to teleport out, but now he finds himself entrenched and dice as the null command is coming in. The suppression denying, up to their knees in utility, but still Heretics thriving. BBL finally respond through the rafters. It breaks for a 3-on-3. He has the heads up in towards short, but there's nobody looking in that direction from BBL right now. The door's been broken and still Magnum facing the wrong way. Yampi remaining resolute towards Chen, but where's their... Whoa! He steps out of the shadows, even yet again.
You ask where he is and he will announce himself. You know exactly how good Levin can be. Half that goes back and forth, but it's still a map that always favours Heretics. Let's see if they've got what it takes to finish out this map.
At the front of this line, 3 players on either side of this. BBL with the investment of util, but Benji plays in front. 2 quick headshots. Magnum and Levin needing more of the same and getting it done to a certain extent. His time, looking for an opportunity to find a kill here, and Heretics will be thinking much the same. They're waiting for this push to come in, but blindsided by it, Sociable strikes. Magnum trying to creep out of trouble and will just about get away. Miniboo still one more flash to potentially set up his brother. Between the two of them, so much work to still be done. Magnum's got the one, and Miniboo is down to 5 HP. His contribution so far in this map overshadowed by BBL and maybe by Sociable here.
The lead, BBL, sure you could argue it should have been a lot more. But Benji opens up the round brilliantly between Magnum and Sociable to bring this back to a working possibility. They do so well in terms of BBL being able to make these equal rounds get close and make Heretics uncomfortable. Whoop, lovely flick on towards Levin on dice, but still trying to roll the dice of BBL, and unfortunately hell cleared out. Yeah, but it's a key phrase that you used there, a little bit, right? Not a lot. Whoa! No way!
No way.
Magnum's done it, brought it into the realms of possibility. It's just his sheriff that's done it alone, but Miniboo bats it away, tries to get an angle on towards the Euro and finds it.
Position
it's
of
just
Boo.
up against Boo. That paranoia will hit onto the spike. Magnum goes. What was that? Yeah, it's definitely... Oh, okay. And that's from the blades out.
Just another reason to get excited. They are throwing ults at this. They're throwing Levin and a flash in hand. It's a perfect setup, but he's missed every damn shot.
Couldn't have asked for anything better. But with that being said, Yampi's managed to rescue a rifle, a phantom.
And their head, still no response. Yampi no knife yet. He's just going to go ahead and break the trap, but they're ready for them on site, ready to receive BBL.
Yeah, that they are. But remember, with Heretics popping out, it's the time that's the big issue.
Oh!
They don't have time to clear these corners! And that will allow BBL! The paranoia, utility sent forward, and the bodies as well. Prophet and Sociable are completely trying to assault in towards this attack, but both players are stuck in the corner. And it'll be Sociable and Prophet found.
They're still looking for a ball, still trying to fight this.
Yeah, they know that they want to.
They've run out of utility to go in with, though. And oh, Yampi! That's the spike that he's dropped. The rest of the players cut off.
Yeah, and the players have to fight back. Eleven's there to win it.
Your teeth with BBL. They're down for a fight, down for a brawl. And best Heretics, even without the utility this time. Wave after wave, Yampi gets the timing down. It's so close. But with the spike dropped at where Boo once stood.
BBL, and it seems as if it's the exact same thing, the exact same set play, and it's Magnum that's found Mini Boo instead, even though it was Wook caught in the utility.
He's out in mid while we take a moment. Heretics have no respite, nowhere to go. And these fights from BBL, you would never think that they would take them, but just playing around with what we know to be possible seems to be the answer to send them on their way to finally get past Heretics.
They have never been able to win. This another level of aggression that they've found, this next gear that they've moved into. It seems like no one can live with them.
Let's go!
Any information to act upon, and Wook has actually found the entry onto Yampi on A main. So the Spike looking to head this way as well.
Still numbers here for BBL though. It's both the Op and the Odin.
The operator holds it down on towards A main, but the Odin gets the first onto Miniboo through shot. Still though, Heretics need to wade their way through, and as you say, team time a big component here. And the utility somewhat hitting, and allows a little safe space for the Spike to get down.
Nothing to get back in on though if you're BBL. Prophet's found a kill, but the utility won't be there.
So, look at BBL. They're going to try different avenues. A TP onto top site, and Prophet just couldn't quite get his gun out in time. A 2 versus 2 in which to try and work with. And Levin has a rifle in his hands. The time is really starting to tick away now, and a crossfire which both players can work with, and Rien's there to find his 4K.
For Heretics, but this round in my eyes was won in the early stages by the attack. By the time we reached the 40-second mark, all 3 initiators have run out of their non-replenishable utility, and that really influences the outcome of the round.
Time,
When it gets to the retake,
Nice!
when you
30 seconds remaining. Time ticking low. A trap in B main for the Spike to try and get through. And Levin just lying in wait. Drops the Spike. BBL in prime opportunity to win out the series right now. And a chance to put themselves in the best possible spot to qualify to champs.
for BBL, their dream is all but reality waiting to happen.